Very good morning, children. In the previous class, we learned multiples and also we have learned factors and also we have solved exercise 4.1, 4.2. Today, we will move further to learn prime numbers and prime factors and also prime factorization. So, let us learn what is the prime numbers. So numbers that have exactly two factors. You already studied factors. Factors means the number that exactly divides the given number. Suppose 4 is there. 1 divides 4 exactly. Then 2 divides 4 exactly and 4 divides 4 exactly. And one more set of numbers is there which has exactly two factors like 2. 2 number is divisible by 1 and 2. 3. It is also divisible by 1 and 3. Then comes 5. 5 is also divisible by 1 and 5. 7. It is also divisible by 1 and 7. If you take 6, it is divisible by 1, 3, 3 2s are 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6 and 6 1s are 6. If you take 8, it is divisible by 1, 2, 4 and 8. If you take 9, it is divisible by 1, 3 and 9. If you take 10, it is divisible by 1, divisible by 2, divisible by 5, divisible by 10. 5 2s are 2 5s are. If you take 11, it is divisible by 1 and 11. So there are a set of numbers which have exactly two factors, 1 and the number itself, 1 and the number itself. So these set of numbers which have exactly two factors, 1 and number itself, numbers that have exactly two factors are called prime numbers. Then what about these numbers which have more than two factors? 4, 6, 8, 9 and 10. So these all are composite numbers. So the number that have more than two factors, numbers that have more than two factors are called composite numbers. But what about 1? 1, so we came to know that 1, 2, 3, 4 we have divided. The numbers which have two factors, exactly two factors are prime numbers. The numbers which have more than two factors are composite numbers. 1 is considered as neither prime nor composite. It is a unique. 1 is a neither prime nor composite. One is neither prime nor composite. It is a unique. Fine. As and when we solve the exercise, we will come to know. So we will move to exercise part directly. See this. Complete the table. Here 1 to 10 numbers are there and their factors are written. Okay. See, 1 is neither prime nor composite. 1 and 2 is prime. Here it has only two factors. Hence the second one, 1 and 3 is also prime, composite. Because 1, 2, 3, 6, 4 factors are there for this composite. 1 and 7 is prime. 1, 2, 4, 8 is a composite. And 1, 3, 9 is a composite. 1, 2, 5, 10 is composite, more than 2 factors. Okay. List the prime numbers between 10 to 20. We'll move to second question. So how we are going to list? You see 10. We'll include 10 also. 10 has factors 1, 2, 5 and 10. So it is not a prime. Just we have to list. So we'll write aside and we'll list the number. 10 has 1, 2, 5. More than 3 factors. 10 also a factor. Yes. 10 is not a prime. 11 you take. It has a factor 1 and 11. 12 you take. 12 is we can find in 12 in 1 table, 2 table, 3 table, 4 table, 6 table and 12 table. It has more than 2 factors. It is not a prime number. Then 11 is a prime number. 13, 1 and 13. 14, it is found in 1 table, 2 table, 7 table and 14 table. It is not a prime number. 13 is a prime number. 15, if you take 15, it is found in 1 table, 3 5s are 15, 5 3s are 15, 15 1s are 15. More than 2 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4 factors. So it is not a prime number. It is a composite. When you take 16, it is found in 1 table, 2 table, 4 table, 8 table and 16 table. 8 2s are, 4 4s are, 2 8s are and 1 16s are, like that. When you take 17, you can find 17 1 table and 17 table. It is a prime number. Okay. 18 you take, it is found in 1 table, 2 table, 3 6s are 18, 6 3s are 18, 9 2s are 18, 18 1s are 18. More than 2 factors. It is not a prime number. It is a composite number. Then you take 19. 19 is found in 1 and 19 table. So it is a prime number. 20 you take, it is found in 1 table, 2 table, 4 table, 5 table, 10 table and 20 table. See, more than 2 factors. So what are the numbers which have only 2 factors? 11, 13, 17 and 19. So we call these as the prime numbers between 10 to 20. So prime numbers between 10 to 20 are 11, 13, 17 and 19. So we'll move to next. So find prime factorization. What is a prime factorization? So just now we learned prime numbers. So we represent these numbers in the terms of product of prime numbers. Just we'll see. We have to write 54. When we have to find the prime factorization of 54, we should write like this. What are the prime numbers? Prime numbers are 2, 3, then 5, 7, 11. Like this we'll get the prime numbers. Okay. So this first prime number is 2. Whether 54 is divisible by 2? Yes, it is divisible by 2. Because the numbers which are divisible by 2 will have a 2, 4, 6, 8, 0 in the units place. So it is divisible by 2. So how we will write? 2. You will divide it with a 2. 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. So it is 14. Then it is 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. You write 1 over here. 14. So last year short division method we have learnt. 2 7s are 14. 2 7s are 14. 2 27s are 54. Now this step is over. Now you see 37. 37 is not divisible by 2 because 7 is there in the ones place. So we'll go for next prime number, that is 3. Yes, 27 is divisible by 3. 27 is divisible by 3 because the sum of digits 2 plus 7 is 9. So digit sum is 9, which is divisible by 3. Hence 27 is divisible by 3 according to divisibility tests that we have learnt in lesson 3. So 3 9s are 27. 3 9s are 27. We should write like this. Now 3 is divisible by again 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. Then 3 is a prime number. So it is found in 1 and 3 table. So it is 3 1s are 3. So like this we will solve. 54 is written as 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. When you want to solve it like this, see, 2 3s are 6, 6 3s are 18, 6 3s are 18, 18 3s are 54, 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 2s are 54. So when you multiply these numbers, you will get the answer 53. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number. So representing the given number as the product of prime numbers. So this method is called prime factorization. We will go for B. B is 32. So which is the first prime number? 2. Whether it is divisible by 2? Yes. 2 1s are 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So we will write 1 here. It is 12. 3 6s are 12. Now 2 8s are 16. 2 8s are 16. Again it is divisible by 2. 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 8. Now 2 2s are 4. Now 2 1s are 2. So hence 32 is written as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. You see, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. So this is how we represent 32 in the form of prime factorization. So we'll move for C question. 56. 2 2s are 4. So 5 minus 4 is 1. 1 I'll write 1 and 6, it will become 16. 2 8s are 16. Now it is a 2. 2 1s are 2 4s are. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. Now 2 7s are. 7 is a prime number. So it is found in 1 and 7 table itself. So 7 1s are. So when I want to represent this number in the form of factorization, 56 is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 7. So when you see 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 7s are 56. Fine. If I want to represent it in the, if I want to multiply like this, 7 2s are 14, 14 2s are 28, 28 2s are 56. So D1 you solve by yourself. We will move to next question. So in exercise 4.2 we listed the factors and we found out the highest common factor. I hope you remember. Okay. So in this we are going to find the HCF, highest common factor, by prime factorization. So what all things just we learned is a prime factorization. So these things are prime factorization. Whenever question is asked prime factorize, you should solve this method. So using this method, how using prime factorization, how we are going to find the highest common factor? Just you see. So we will find the factors. Just 36. 2 it is divisible by 2. 6 is there in one's place. 2 1s are 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. It is 16. 2 8s are 16. Now 2 9s are 18. So it is not divisible by 2. We will go for 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 ones are. Now beside here 48. 2 twos are 4. 2 fours are 8. 2 ones are 2. 2 twos are 4. Now 2 6 are 12. 2 6 are 12. 2 3s are 6. In division we used to write the quotient on the top. Here we are writing the quotient on downwards. Now 3 is a prime number, 3 ones are 3. Here how we are going to write factorization of 36 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. And how we are going to write the factorization of 48? 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. So just check whether your answer is correct or not. You see, 2 twos are 4, 4 threes are 12, 12 threes are 48. Okay, 12 threes are 36. Now if you want to multiply 48, 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 twos are 16, 16 threes are 48. So what you have to do is, which are the common factors here? 2 is common, 2 is common, write like this. Another two it is not there. We have 3 over here. We will write like this. Okay. So what all things we circled? Common one, it is 2 one time, 2 second time, and 3 other time. So 2 twos are 4, 4 threes are 12. 2 2 3. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. We have taken what are common things, we have taken it and multiplied. It is 12. So highest common factor of 36. Therefore HCF of 36 and 48 is 12. Like this we will solve. One more problem. We will go to 15 and 30. D1, 15 and 30. Just see. 15. 3 5s are 15. 5 1s are 5. So when you go for 30, it is 2 1s are 2. First we will factorize. We will divide with the smallest possible factor prime number, that is 2. 2 1s are 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. We will write 1 here, it is 10. 2 5s are 10. It is not divisible. 2 5s are and 5 1s are. So 15 you will write it as a 3 multiplied by 5. And 30 will write it as 2 multiplied by, we will write it as a 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. So here common one are 3 and 5. So HCF is 3 multiplied by 5. That is 15, isn't it? 3 5s are 15. HCF of 15 and 30 is 15. So like this we will solve the problems. So remaining problems will be given to you in the classwork. Only thing is to learn maths is practice. Though you find it difficult, but it is easy when you practice it. So here completes exercise 4.3. Thank you.